Davey, point of piece down here. Kelly, thoughts?
I felt we were the better team overall. Actually, was pretty happy with large parts of the performance in the first half, other than the 2 goals. So we bit of a learning curve, no finding the right areas to play. Boys slightly no doing what we asked them to do, we spoke about during the week. Second goal's really disappointing because it comes to a goal kick for Max.
Yep.
And we've got to really deal with that a lot better than what we have. But anyway, you gone 2-0 down, spoke to the players about it, dealt with a couple of negatives that led to the goal, got them out of the road, and then it was all about trying to get ourselves, get the next goal. And we believed if we got the next goal, we'd have enough in the tank to maybe go and get the next goal after that.
Yep.
And so it was, but he spoke about how we could get back in the game, and I felt the change of shape really helped us. So the game became a wee bit more direct in terms of centre-backs had a lot of possession. It was more of the forward balls, direct balls into the strikers, and ultimately that's where we get the first goal from. Danny Wilson, I think it is, spins a ball in the channel. Robbie Muirhead gets on the ball, gets us a penalty, which I think is a penalty. I know it's soft, but I think it's a penalty. You say soft, but it's still a penalty, if that makes sense.
Yep.
We spoke about it as a group, about pulling in the box, because there's a lot of boys coming back into Premierships, not being in the Premiership for a while. There's a couple of players that's never played in the Premiership, so they're no used to playing with VAR, and it's something we spoke about during the week. And for me, it's a penalty, and it's a sending off if it's a penalty, because if it's a pull in the shot. Boobsy dispatches it really, really well. I thought him and Robbie dovetailed, Boobsy and Zach dovetailed really well.
Yep.
So we get that, and then I think we get back in the game 2-1, they're a man down, so it was a weekend to change the shape again to a 4-3-3, because I felt we had to try and get the +1s in the wide areas, try to get the overloads in the wide areas. They dropped into a 4-4-1, so I was conscious I didn't want 3 centre-backs behind the game marking their one.
Yeah.
So we jumped back into a 4-3-3. Robbie Muirhead played off the left-hand side. Wee Smithy went on, and I thought when Wee Smithy went on, he got us up to the park, he created numerous problems, and we get our second goal from Wee Smithy.
Yeah.
So left back goes out, tries to jump, Wee Smithy goes by him. And we get that back, and then a wee bit later on in the game, we bring Robbie off, and we go to a 2 up top again, we go to a 4-4-2. So kind of keep the shape, we lose a midfielder, but they're 2 in there, so we went 2 in there. Matched it up, but he gave us a striker at the top end of the park, another striker. So I think Neely said to me, "Gaffer, you sure you want to go 2 up top?" And I goes, "See, for me, I don't know, does it not feel like a new club to you guys?"
Aye, absolutely. Massively.
So for me, did it allow me to make a slightly braver decision? Probably.
Yeah.
Whereas in previous years, like, I know every point's a prisoner, but does that make sense?
Yeah.
See, I don't want to come here and I don't want to sit in and take the point. I wanted to try and get the 3 points. So we went to 2 up top, matched them up in the midfield area, went to 2 up top, and I thought, we were unlucky maybe not to get something at the end, but Big Bop wasn't a million miles away. I think it's good defending for getting on the end of a header. Really pleased with the front 3. I thought that Zach and Robbie Muirhead done well together. I thought Bok and Zach done well together.
Yep.
And I thought the subs had a real impact in the game, and that's all you can really ask for, the subs to have an impact in the game, and I felt they did that.
Absolutely. On the VAR stuff quickly, has there been a kind of VAR meeting within the club and everything else? Just explain to how it works.
Aye, the players coming in. It was during the week there, I can't remember exactly what day it was, maybe Wednesday. 45 minutes of my life will never get back. But it's important that the group, the new boys in the group, understood that. So we've had that meeting. We've come out on the right side of VAR today. I'm sure there's going to be periods throughout the season where we maybe don't come out on the right side of our decision, but just need to get used to it. And for me, I think I was away up the touchline to celebrate with the fans before I realised, there's going to be a VAR check here. And there was an offside check for Zach Rudden. And then after the offside check, there was a line of sight check for Zach Rudden. So you're like, we're not going to get a goal here. It's too many. But we got the goal. And I think the players got to take a lot of credit for that. Showed a lot of real resilience. At 3:45, we're in a difficult place, in a difficult period. The boys showed real resilience. I think the players got to take a lot of credit for that in the park. So they bought into the change of shape. It's not a shape we've really done a lot of work on this year. It's not a shape I intend to do a lot of work on, if I'm honest. But I think it's all right having a shape and an ideal and a philosophy and a style of play, but sometimes you've got to make decisions within the game, what the game demands, and make those decisions. And I felt that's what we've done today as a group, not just me, as a group. And I think it really helped us.
I think within that as well, there's enough versatility within the group from the 11 that can you've seen kind of Andy Winter drop into a kind of right wing back role almost and things, and he's obviously used to playing further up the park, so people need to be adaptable within change.
Andy's one of these players, he's probably got 3-4 positions that he does fairly well. You know what you're getting for Andy, and I'll tell you what, if Andy has a bad game, the man that he's directly up against will not have a good game. So you're always getting that from Andy. Kept him on, put him the wing back, he's got good running power, Andy. He likes that outside space and he's got a great right foot. So he's probably one of the best finishers at the club. But his deliveries are really good. Maybe never seen that a lot today, but that was the kind of thought process behind that. But I felt we just had to change the shape back to get that forward, because I didn't want to end up against a 4-4-1 with 3 centre backs behind the game. It was important that we had them stepping in. So Dan shuffled back out to right back. Smithy took up the right wing, and I thought we showed real versatility. And even Stevie May can play anywhere across the front three. I had him in he was an 8 at one point. And I took Mo Siller off. I put Stevie May in as a 8, and then Stevie May came out to the left midfield area when we went to up top in the 4-4-2.
And on to Falkirk next.
I don't know, a big game, eh?
Good big to be back at home though.
Brilliant. I think I've media TV, so I think I can
back in a better surface.
Knock the park a wee bit.
I think we tweeted about it as well.
It was a wee moment. Even with our park last year, to be fair, like I've never really liked Kilmarnock's park. So I felt it was a bit pitch broke. And you're thinking, right, here we go. We've got the overloads. It's a good counter.
Holds up the steps on it.
And then it kind of gets stuck on the surface. But I'm looking forward to getting back to playing our part. But I think Kilmarnock Billy Bowie spending a lot of money at the football club to change what they've got, and fair play to them. That's takes a lot of investment, and as a football club they're showing real ambition, so I don't want to sit here and knock the park, but I'm looking forward to getting back to our park. I am.
Quick word on Falkirk in terms of what do you expect from them this season compared to last year?
There, velocity or something, and that's what came into my
Just
head.
Just that one word answered.
I think it's going to be a difficult game. We've probably had more of a turnaround than Falkirk. I think we're 13 in, something along the lines, 10 out, which probably will go to a 13 at some point. So there's been a bit of change, but what I've tried to do is keep, if you look at the starting 11, you potentially lost Stephen Kelly and Jamie. There's only 2 out of that kind of group that started last year that you've actually physically lost. So I think we've got real continuity. Falkirk's got really good continuity. They'll come with their tail between the legs, ready to give us a game, because they never beat us last year, so I'm sure they'll be using that as motivation to try and take 3 points off us in the Premiership.